in ED action in Rajasthan. First, two Enforcement Directorate officers have been arrested for allegedly asking for a bribe. In Rajasthan, the two officers allegedly asked for 17 lakh to stop a case from being filed in a chit fund matter. So the Rajasthan police, they're taking action against ED officials. Remember, there has been a lot of ED movement in Rajasthan with raids, etc. taking place. But now the Rajasthan police have arrested two ED officials. Now, this comes as the Rajasthan Congress chief Govind Singh Dotasra's sons have also been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate, and this is for questioning in the paper leak money laundering case. This after a raid took place at their father's home. The ED has summoned the sons. The Enforcement Directorate on October 26th had raided the premises of the Rajasthan Congress president and party candidate from Mahowa Assembly seat as part of a money laundering investigation into the alleged exam paper leak case in the poll-bound state. And that is something the Rajasthan Chief Minister had even hit out over. But let's now go across to our reporters for more on these stories. And we're joined by Harsha from Rajasthan, and Arvind also joins us from here. And Harsha, as these summons, have been given to Dotasra's sons, meanwhile, this other news emerges from Rajasthan where the Rajasthan police have actually arrested two ED officials allegedly for asking for bribes.
Well, yes, now it does seem to be a bit of a coincidence, like you're saying, but we are not sure whether it's quid pro quo or not. But definitely the Anti-Corruption Bureau actually has arrested or taken into custody two people from the Enforcement Directorate, and they are looking at a case in Imphal, a chit fund case in Imphal, Manipur, where the EO of that case and his associate, they were apparently, telling somebody here that, if you give us 17 lakhs, then we will not attach your property and not move forward in this chit fund case, which is to do with Manipur. And of course, while the Anti-Corruption Bureau, that you remember now, that's the state agency, while the Anti-Corruption Bureau is acting against an ED inspector, at the same time, the Enforcement Directorate, who is already in Rajasthan, looking at that paper leak case, they've asked Govind Singh Dotasra's sons, Abhilash Dotasra, to come on the 7th of November, and the other son, Avinash Dotasra, to come to present themselves before the Enforcement Directorate in Delhi for questioning. Now, remember when they went to Dotasra's house in Sikar, that house has all the children live together. So apparently in that compound, they have different residences, but they all live in the same compound. And in fact, Dotasra had gone on record to say that, my children have nothing to do with this. In fact, he also went on to say that ED did not find anything. He also alleged that, of course, that it was all politically motivated. And there is a lot of allegations that there's an academy called Kalam Academy, which was conducting coaching for students. Now, that may have something to do with him. So again, Dotasra went on record to say, I have nothing to do with Kalam, and none of my relatives also have anything to do with this so-called Kalam Academy, which also, by the way, has had ED raids in its premises. So that is the case. Those are the facts of the case from Rajasthan as of now.
All right. Well, Arvind, what are you hearing from your ED sources? And firstly, what of these two ED officials who've been arrested?
Gargi, the Enforcement Directorate sources have confirmed that two of their officers have been arrested by the Rajasthan's Anti-Corruption Bureau in connection with a bribery allegation case. So this particular case pertains to chit fund case, and this inquiry officer or an investigating officer, he tried to settle the matter in favor of one of the person, a resident of Rajasthan, wherein he sought for almost 17 lakh bribe. That seems to be the allegation. And the Anti-Corruption Bureau of Rajasthan laid a trap and then caught the Enforcement Directorate officers red-handed while getting the money. So they have been arrested with this 15 lakh money in hand, cash in hand. So the Anti-Corruption Bureau of Rajasthan will be taking them into custody for further investigation. And Enforcement Directorate sources say that they are in touch with the Rajasthan officials in order to get to the bottom of the case, because there have been several such incidents of Enforcement Directorate officers per se involving in cases of alleged extortion, bribery, etc. There have been cases where the Enforcement Directorate itself probed some of its own officers for indulging in such activities. So this is one such incident incident where the Rajasthan Anti-Corruption Bureau Anti-Corruption Branch has arrested almost 2 of Enforcement Directorate officers. Keeping that aside, the Enforcement Directorate has also issued summons to both the sons of Govind Singh, who is the Rajasthan Congress president, in connection with the Rajasthan paper leak money laundering investigation. Both of them have been asked to appear before the agency officials here in the national capital to be questioned in this money laundering investigation. Earlier, the agency conducted searches at the premises of Govind Singh in connection with this case. Subsequent to the searches, the agency has got some evidence based on which they have issued summons to both the sons of Govind Singh.